at you with a grocery video today. Before we get started, just remember whole foods for the win. So these are more macro friendly, some a little more processed foods, but that being said, you want to make sure that at least 80% of your diet is filled with whole, minimally processed foods. You want to make sure you're having veggies at every meal, make sure you're getting minimally processed protein at every meal, and then of course you do have wiggle room for the treats and extra things to add in to hit your protein targets. But these are more macro friendly. They might be like, a little less sugar or a little higher protein. And then I just have some other more whole food sources just to share with you guys. So we'll start with the whole food sources first. So one is oranges. We love oranges, and oranges right now I think are just so delicious. Just the navel oranges in the big bag. They're high in vitamin C, so they boost your immune system this time of year, and just cutting them into wedges I find is like the easiest way to eat them. Get yourself some oranges. And then we have avocado. This one you can tell is ripe and ready. I love avocado toast, so I'll take Dave's Killer thin sliced bread, spread half an avocado on 2 slices of toast, and sprinkle it with everything bagel seasoning. That's my favorite way to have an avocado. You can also put it in wraps. You can have it in burrito bowls, whatever you would like to do. But avocado is a great healthy fat source. And then we have delicata squash. I'm not sure if I featured this recently or not, but delicata squash you can make into fries. Super quick, super easy, especially if you have an air fryer, or you can roast it. But you just take your delicata, you cut off your ends, slice it lengthwise, scoop out the seeds. Then you're gonna cut it, slice it into thin, kind of like French fry half moon shapes. And then you'll just spray it with some olive oil, and you'll season it with salt and pepper. I like garlic powder and paprika. If you're going for more fall vibes, you can use nutmeg or cinnamon, a little bit of brown sugar if you want to, and you can roast it or you can air fry it, and it comes out into crispy fries. So delicious, you guys. If you haven't tried it, 10/10 recommend. It's really sweet because it's a squash, so it's good. And then another whole food source is canned pumpkin. You can do a lot with canned pumpkin. Yes, you can make pumpkin pie. You can also mix pumpkin into your oatmeal. You can mix it into your pancake batter or waffle batter, and literally if you look at it, the ingredients are pumpkin. So when you're shopping, take a look at your ingredient labels, and you want to try to get more foods that are minimally processed single ingredient foods. And pumpkin has a lot of vitamins and minerals in it. Very healthy for you. And then now we're gonna move, I guess another whole food source you could say is this pre-shredded rotisserie chicken. All of this stuff came from Walmart, but this comes in the deli section and it's already shredded. So it's a super quick and easy protein source. I will sometimes toss this in a salad if I don't have time to cook a protein. And the calories are 100 for 3 ounces and 18 grams of protein. So just a pretty good, decent protein source. It has extra seasonings and stuff in it, so it's a little bit higher sodium, so you want to pay attention to that. But when you're in a pinch, grabbing something like this is much quicker and better than going to a convenience store or drive-through. And then now for the more processed foods, you got to leave room for the treats, right? So these are just higher protein options, or macro friendly options, which means maybe a little less carbs, a little less fat, things that I find to be enjoyable. These are the Quest Blueberry Muffin protein bars. I like them. They're chewy. There's a little bit of crunch in them, but personally, the Quest bars are one of my favorites. And it's 180 calories in here for 20 grams of protein, and fairly lower carb and fat in that. I enjoy having a protein bar kind of as a dessert when someone might grab a candy bar. So they're decent for that, in my opinion. Then we have, I've shared this before, but the Kodiak waffle mix. This is typically higher protein. This is the pumpkin flavor. They have different flavors. They have buttermilk. I think they have chocolate chip, but it's 180 calories, and you get 13 grams of protein in a serving. So it's a little bit higher protein if you really are craving some waffles or pancakes. And you can even mix in protein powder or egg whites into your batter to make it higher protein. And then we have this fat-free feta cheese by President. I really enjoy it. I'll sprinkle it on eggs or on top of a salad. There's something about feta in a salad to me that's so good. But it's fat-free, so you know you get the lower fat. And 1 ounce is 6 grams of protein, so you can sprinkle a little protein on top of whatever you're having. If you haven't noticed a theme here, we're going for protein. It helps support lean muscle, it helps support a healthy body composition, it helps longevity, it keeps you full. So when you are like trying to be a little healthier, it can be really beneficial to track how many grams of protein you're getting in a day. And then we have the Vans frozen waffles. This is blueberry and they are gluten-free. Not that I need to be gluten-free, but I do enjoy these. You pop them in the toaster oven and then you can put some maple syrup or whatever you want, peanut butter. But they are frozen, and if you have to be gluten-free, they're a decent option for you there, and I think they're delicious. And then we have the Flat Out Light Original Wraps. So if you're looking for like a sandwich or some kind of wrap, these are 60 calories for 1 flatbread wrap. You can make wraps. You can also make like flatbread pizzas with them in the oven. Lots of different things that you can do with these wraps. And they just have 12 grams of fiber, which is pretty good, 6 grams of protein and only 1 gram of fat. So very macro friendly there. And then we've got the Halo Top Light Ice Cream. I've shared this before, but this is a strawberry flavor. It's 90 calories for a serving. 1 serving is 2/3 cup. Make sure you take a look at those labels. But if you eat the whole container, it's 270 calories and 15 grams of protein. So if you're into the nighttime ice cream treats, the Halo Top might be a decent option for you that has less calories and you still like scratch that itch of wanting your ice cream. I really like different kinds of creamers. I shared the Chobani pumpkin one recently. This is the Coffee Mate peppermint mocha 0 sugar one. It's 15 calories, just a little bit goes a long way. I will put this in my coffee, 1 tablespoon, and then half a scoop of vanilla ice cream protein powder. And it's really like a delicious treat that I can't get anywhere else. So it's really good. And then we have 2 kinds of yogurts that I found. They're both Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurts. We have tiramisu and we have caramel apple pie. So kind of a more seasonal yogurt flavor. One container is 80 calories and 12 grams of protein. So a great grab and go source of protein if you're looking for that. And last but not least, you guys, is the Good Culture cottage cheese. This is the pineapple flavor. It's 100 calories for the container, 15 grams of protein. That's pretty darn good. And no grams of added sugar and only 3 fat. So another grab and go protein source if you like cottage cheese. This is fairly small, but just enough for, you know, if you need that mid-afternoon pick-me-up or something just to keep you feeling full and satisfied till your next meal, a great option there. That's it, you guys. If there's anything else that I'm missing that is seasonal to try, let me know, and I hope you guys have a great day.